Hi everybody, and today I'm gonna read you Big Idiot 2 in Daily Science Grade 3. You might know that carrots are a vegetable and grapes are a fruit, but do you know tomatoes are also a fruit? So are green beans and squash. They are called fruits because they contain seeds. People eat many parts of plants and they say they're eating vegetables. But if the plant's part contains seeds, scientists call it fruit. Fruit comes in the flower in a plant. Fruit grows after a flower is pollinated and forms seeds. The fruit grows around and the seeds and continues to grow even after the flower dies. The fruit tastes good, so birds and other animals carry the fruit away to eat. This helps the seeds move to new places where they can become new plants. People eat other parts of plants besides the fruit. These are other part of the vegetables. Vegetables can be leaves, stems, or roots. Each part of the plant has a special job to help the plant grow. People and animals eat these plant parts so they can grow too. Besides fruits and vegetables, plants make other things that we can eat. Cinnamon is a spice that comes from the bark of a tree. Sugar comes from the stem of a sugar cane. Corn is a seed. And bread is made from flour, which is a ground up seed of the wheat plant. Every living thing needs water in order to grow and survive. The water that plants need usually comes from the rain falling on the ground and soaking into the soil. A plant's roots on the ground and soaking into the soil. A plant's roots are able to get water, but the leaves and stems need water too. Since the water can't move on its own, different plant parts must work together to move the water. All those roots absorb the water from the ground. But not all roots that go deep onto the ground. Some plants have tap roots that go deep into the ground. Tap roots are good at finding water buried deep below the surface. Plants that live in dry areas with hard dirt often have tap roots. Other plants have diffuse roots. These roots spread out far and have a good making sure the plant is strongly supported. Plants that grow in mud or sand often have diffuse roots. Water that is absorbed by a plant's roots must get to all the cells in the plant. The plant stem the plant stem has two parts. The outside of the stem is made of long tubes. The inside of the plant is made of long tubes, while the outside of the stem is made from tough fibers that protect it. The tubes that are inside the plant move the water and nutrients upward from the roots. Water reaches the leaves of the plant by moving up the plant stem, but the journey doesn't end there. Water returns to the air through tiny holes in the leaves called pores. The pores open and close, letting water escape. Now there are empty spaces in leaves. Water moves up the stem to fill those spaces. If the pores did not open and let the water out, the water would not move through the plant. Open pore, closed pore. In spring, the yellow-headed dandelion seems to pop up everywhere, along roadsides, in the cracks of sidewalks, and on grassy lawns. Where do dandelions come from? We know that new plants grow from seeds, but how did the dandelion seeds get to all these different places? Have you ever blown a dandelion after the flower has turned white and fluffy? You can guess how the wind helped the dandelion distribute their seeds. Every dandelion seed is attached to a fine white hair called a parachute. The parachute catches the wind and carries the seed through the air. This way, seeds can travel to new places where they can grow. However, a dandelion seed won't grow until it finds the right conditions. It needs soil, sunlight, and water. Why do dandelions turn white and fluffy? All seeds are covered in a seed coat. The seed coat protects the living part of the seed, called the seed germ. Until it has time to grow, the seed coats protect the seeds in many ways. For example, they are light and help the seeds float on water. The seed coats are also hard, which protects the seed from being damaged. And some seed coats keep the seeds from becoming too dry. Why do dandelions turn white and fluffy? The last answer. Dandelion seeds have special parts that allow them to be distributed by the wind. Because most seeds float, seeds can also be distributed by the water. Rivers, streams, and ocean waves carry some seeds great distances. Animals also help distribute seeds by eating them. The seed coats keep the seeds from being digested, so they pass through the animal. When you picture a leaf in your mind, what color is it? If you said green, that's not surprising. Leaves spend most of their time of their lives being green. The green color is from the chlorophyll. It is stored in a leaf cells. Chlorophyll absorbs sunlight and uses that energy to make food for the plant. Chlorophyll helps plants make food through a process called photosynthesis. During photosynthesis, chlorophyll absorbs sunlight. This gives the plant cells energy. The plant cells use the energy to combine carbon dioxide, a gas in the air, with water. This becomes food for the plant. In fall, the days become shorter. There's less sunlight. The approach of winter brings the colder temperatures, and there's less water in the air. With less water and less sunlight, the photosynthesis slows down. Leaves stop making chlorophyll, so they stop making food. When the green chlorophyll disappears, other colors such as yellow and orange appear in the leaves. These colors are always there. They're just covered up by the chlorophyll. Why do leaves change color in fall? As soon as the leaves stop making the chlorophyll, they change color, die, and fall from the tree. But the tree is not dead. The tree is conserving energy. It lives on extra food it made during the summer. In the spring, the days grow longer. It is warmer, and there's more water in the air. New leaves grow. They start producing chlorophyll. The plant begins to make food again. So that is the end of all the weeks, and see you next time with the next 4 weeks of Big Idea 3.